Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
A man coughed and sneezed at the same time, causing his colon to fall out of his body as he sat having breakfast at a U.S. diner. The 63-year-old, who was with his wife at the Florida restaurant, felt a wet sensation followed by a sharp pain. He lifted up his shirt and spotted several inches of his colon poking out of a surgical wound. The man had recently had abdominal surgery, but doctors told him the incision had healed well. An ambulance was called and on arrival paramedics observed a 3-inch opening with large amounts of bowel protruding through, reports the Mail Online. Fortunately, there was minimal blood loss and no damage to the exposed organ. He was taken to hospital and surgeons managed to put his bowel back into his abdomen. After 6 days in hospital, he was able to return home and reportedly recovered without complications. The case featured in the American Journal of Medical Case Reports. Dehiscence, which is when a surgical wound reopens, is thought to happen in 3 in 100 people who have undergone abdominal and pelvic surgeries. It's slightly more common in elderly patients. For 4 in 10 patients, it can be fatal due to excessive blood loss and injury to the organs that have been exposed. Coughing is a common reason for it happening, the American Journal report said. Massive snake-headed fish are invading rivers, and they can slither onto land. World War II veteran dies on his way to D-Day anniversary in France. My daughter ended a relationship with her boyfriend, he ended her life. Missing mom of 7 found dead in garbage can. The Florida man had previously battled prostate cancer, and the recent surgery was to correct issues caused by earlier surgeries, among them the removal of his bladder. On the morning his bowels fell out, he had had the wound looked at by medics and his sutures removed. He and his wife then decided to go to a diner and celebrate his clean bill of health with a breakfast. To make sure the wound didn't reopen, surgeons performed figure-of-8 sutures, one of the most advanced and strongest types of closures, plus internal and external stitches and stitches that penetrate multiple layers of the abdominal wall. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. More, shirtless judge who shoved cop in fight over parking spot to be removed from bench. More, dad looking for daughter's cold case murderer shoots himself outside sheriff's office. More, sleeping 2-year-old killed as quick-forming tornado hurls tree on his bed. Privacy policy.